Hello, hello everyone. Hello. Welcome back everyone. And welcome if you're new here. This is a good community here. There's some amazing people here and I hope you stick around. Today we are planning in 3 different planners. Yes. I can't let them all like one of them go. It would make more sense if I had to, because I have a standalone health one and then I have a main one. But which one is that main? I do have to say I'm using this one more. We'll see. We'll see. And I just realized I need to get some more stickers for this one. Let me do that in a moment after I talk about planning from March 4th through the 10th. I love that we're fully into March right now. Today I'm recording this on March 1st, so I'm really feeling that. I was wanting to say tangent. That is not the right word. That tactile feeling of fully embracing March here. So, yeah, I realized I did not pick up some like days of the week stickers just now. Let me put that right about there. What other stickers do I use? What else do I need? I was just going to use these, which are these cute little stickers I got from Kubo and Lucy. They this is their little, I thought I was holding that above the candle. Kubo and Lucy. I just stuck their stickers on here. It's a cozy sticker life thing. And it just has like all these cute little like daily life things. And I thought they were just kind of cute. And they kind of have a blue theme. Some of them have kind of a darker blue. So I got some blues out here. And then possibly using the yellows and tans from this might be a good contrast. I've been wanting to use this one for a while. That is also kind of daily life. So we're going to kind of use a combination of those things, but I do need those. Where should I write them? Well, if I disappear, it's because I'll edit myself out and we'll take care of that. This last week I filmed my March setup here, which I love. I love. Excuse me. And so this is in a whole other one. If you notice something, actually I canceled this activity. I am not feeling great this week. We were going to go to a local orchid show, but I mean, I have orchids. I do love them. I don't need any more right now. It would have been nice to go, but I'm just, my new meds didn't kick in how I wanted to for my Crohn's. And so, definitely having the feels of, a bummer. Like it was just kind of a bummer. So I'm going back on my pills that I take along with my infusions, and that worked last time. So I think they're kicking in sooner. Like I'm about 4 days in, and usually takes like 2 to 3 weeks to kind of build up in your system. But I had been taking them in December, well, November, December, and most of January, and I only stopped them a few weeks ago. And because they're kind of slow to get out of the system, I'm thinking there's still a little bit in there. I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling right now like how I would normally feel on them about at least a week and a half in after like 4 days. So there's that. I did like having like these random little to-do lists. It did help to kind of like separate them out, and this was a little bit more work and this was a little bit more admin. So that worked really well. I loved the pop of like orange throughout here. I would say I didn't use this one quite as much. yeah, I'm still having the fight of the verticals, right? It's like, I love this vertical look so I can see how everything kind of looks together. But is it here or is it the other one? That's my guess, my conundrum. And then I like started to make like a little dump list here, which I would like to have some room for like to just dump things. And then I did my reflections. So my wins this last week, I got refunds on some copays I made. Anytime you get a refund from a healthcare provider, like it is hard to do that. But the other part of that was like, I needed to do an entire audit of last year and so far this year, so 2 months this year, of like all of our therapy appointments, and how those were being processed. And there was a bunch of mistakes that they made. There were dual, there were like, and when I called them, they actually did find a lot. But my tactic was, okay, I need a spreadsheet to refer to. I had written it all down in my book, and then I took that information, I put it in a spreadsheet to see how they were changing over time. Because that's the one thing, is like, I can put it all in my health book and say, okay, these are all the dates that I saw people, right? Like that helps. But for billing, you need to see how, oh, was this submitted? Was this then paid for? And then we have like an extra thing that will pay for our copays. They're called EAPs. And so it's a lot. But I got this wonderful customer service person. I've never had someone that good. I've had her twice now. So I had her like last week or the week before. And when she got on again, I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you. This is the lady who like totally helped clean things up. And she did. When she went back in there, she saw the changes she made last time and then just added on. And I'm just like, thank you. I need your direct line, please. But when I approached that, I made a spreadsheet the night before and filled that all in first and did not process anything yet. I was like, okay, I need a structure first. And then the next day I took like a good hour after organizing all the papers. I think the previous night I made the spreadsheet with the dates that match my book, and then also took all the statements. Again, this is like weekly, if not a couple times a week. Probably like 50 statements. Oh, there's probably more. And organized those by date and just had those ready. So the next morning, all I had to do was like go one by one and start putting them in the spreadsheet. And I needed to do that on different days. I would have burnt out if it was the same day. It would have been way too much. I needed that rest in between. Thank goodness. So I felt really successful during this process. So I then got everything in there. I could clearly see what was going on. Then was able to clearly have a phone call. Sometimes projects are just like that in life. And it's like that, doing that this week, doing taxes last week, doing sales stuff the week before. It's just been so much admin. And just coordinating all these, like, it was like herding cats. It's like herding cats for 3 different big projects. And I'm glad. I mean, I am very, very relieved to be past a lot of it. I know it's not perfect yet. And I know like things need to iron out, and things are. Like when I called back, I heard that things were moving in the right direction. So that's all I can hope for. We have been getting some sunny weather. I was just hearing the birds outside. I'm hoping maybe they'll come back a little bit. Unless if they hear my voice, they might not come as close. But right outside my window, it's just in the trees. I'm just hoping to maybe hear some more bird sounds. Let's see. My son's been on top of his homework. He had a whole lot at the beginning of this week. There were some big things that we weren't able to get through during the weekend because we were spending it with family. And so it was a rough beginning of the week. But then the last couple days, he's had such huge success. meaning he looked back, saw how hard he's been working, and was able to, hop on playing games, and it was wonderful. What else? I made sure I used up my gas points yesterday before they expired. That was great. And timing that, running and grabbing, like, I was going to run inside the store, grab some things, then gas up. And then I'm like, no, I really don't want to go in right now. Made an order, and I thanked myself later where I could just pick up the order, gas up, and go. Pick up my son after school. Like, it just worked. It was just like, thank you. And then, yeah, my med's not working. I didn't get to my designs yet. I've been wanting to do that. I have kind of a big plan coming together. It's, I shared with a friend, like, I have a podcast, but I just haven't been able to get back into it. And I realized this week it was the name. So I call it, My Senses, My Space. And so it is about like how I'm feeling and how I'm setting up my world around me. But it was a little too narrow. At the time it worked. I wanted to branch out and only talk about those things. And now I'm realizing I can tie in my podcast and this and the work that I'm doing all under kind of the same theme. And so that's coming very soon. And I was like, oh, that makes much more sense if I just coordinate them more instead of them feeling so separate. So that was really like great to think about. Next week I have some phone calls to make at the beginning of the week. I had to contact my old GI this week to make sure I could take my pills again. I didn't want to contact him because I have my new appointment next Tuesday, but things were like, I was not feeling good. And again, I'm still kind of on an upswing. So I had to, but it also kind of let him know, like, the med's not working, whatever. He knows I'm moving on. And so he's kind of being about it. So, and I told my husband this morning, I'm like, I don't know if I have high expectations going in for my appointment next Tuesday or low expectations. Like, I do appreciate how fast my old GI kind of got things rolling. Like, December could not have happened how it did with just getting so much done. But there were some things very much lacking. And so I'm going into the next appointment, like, hoping for a lot better. I don't know if those are too high of expectations or if I'm just like down here at the bottom and they're going to be up here. Like, I don't know if I'm coming in high or low compared to my previous experience. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be kind of an even trade, because people are human and doctors are human, and that's just how they are. So I just did like talking about big adulting stuff. Yeah, I think that's about it. There's not much else here. We were going to celebrate my mom's birthday this weekend, but we are moving that to the following weekend. Her birthday's this coming week, so it's kind of like either one would work, and she was fine with that. So we're going to take this and we're going to see how much. It's a little sticky. You can kind of rub that off. We're going to move it to, see, this says Saturday the 9th. There is something. I'm wondering if our calendar is off. Unless I flipped to April. So I was in the kitchen. We have our school calendar in there, and it said Friday was the 9th. But I'm like, no, I looked and it said Saturday was the 9th, and that lines up with what I have here. So I think there's something a little wrong with that. one out there. Anyway, let's put the other, yeah, let's get into this one, right? Enough talking. So I have kind of a lighter blue and a darker blue. The light blue is very light. So I definitely want to use like this on the numbers. I bought this one because I needed something like really light, just like that. And yeah, I haven't talked about this yet. So next Friday, I'm going to get a new tattoo. It's kind of on a whim. I knew I wanted like one more on my arms. So I have these three. I don't show this one very much, but I have a dragonfly here, and then this one goes to here, and then I have my little finger one. These were all done at once, so I guess you can count that as one, but I count it kind of as three. And then I have this one here with the elements. See if I can get them all on there. And I do have one on my ankle, which I do want another one on my ankle at some point, but it's probably going to be with a different artist. But the lady who did all of mine on top, there was a guy who did my ankle one, so long ago, so long ago. The ones who she did here, I love her line work so much, but she's moving. So I'm like, she put a little announcement saying, hey, I can fit somebody in next Friday. So what I'm going to do is get some stuff right here. And you'll probably see that next time that I show up. Well, I get it done Friday. Yeah, I probably won't record before going. Well, I could. Yeah, you might see it after, because it might make recording kind of hard. So I'll probably record real quick in the morning, because I record on Friday mornings, and then go to this. So yeah, it'll probably be 2 weeks till you see it. I wanted to repeat this, but not quite have it as scattered, I think. And I didn't categorize them with anything, which was kind of nice. I think it turned off my brain to going, okay, I have to do things in equal categories. I think that's kind of the drawback of that kind of work, is just like, okay, let me do some for my health. Let me do some for my personal. And I'm like, no, I just needed to not. And I think that really did help. So I do want to write in, that I was using these little icons, little stickers, if you can see them. They worked really well for what I wanted to do. Like, I liked their connotations. I didn't have one for cleaning, although I think I'm getting one. That's right. It's in the mail. So I will be using more of these, but I don't have them quite right now. So I'm just going to write them and then add them later like I did. So like, I didn't fill out any of this, I don't think, last time. And it really did kind of take some thought to kind of go through and go, okay, what do I want to put where? So I did like having admin here. And to buy over here. It just, those are like my two like top things that I'm looking at all the time. But I cut the admin and research into separate things, because research definitely takes like more time. And so I wanted to have those kind of separate. And then let's see. I think I want to make these even this week, and have like errands in the middle. And then have like clean here. And then do packages here. And so like to buy in packages, errands and admin kind of, well, you know, I could move these down here. You know what? I think I'll do that. I don't think that's... Well, maybe I need it to be shorter lists. Maybe I just need like this whole bottom area to just... I'll put some stickers or things down here and keep these shorter. Like, what really helped was having these shorter and separated out. Like, that's really what worked. So, speaking of work, I'm going to put these I kind of centered over here. So I have work, and then, oh, I could put my quote down here for my card. And so this way I can keep these a little bit more even as well. So like design, and then like videos I want to watch. I'll put that just here. So I might rewrite that. I like kind of just using that line there. So I just wanted to get them approximately where I want them. Do I want light? I think I want the darker blue. No, I think that's going to be too heavy. I think I'll use the darker somewhere else. I just want like really light underneath. I want to keep this open and not too heavy. And then blue and, oh, where's my things here? Oh, I meant to get my new, there, I have a new one. A new, let's see, what's the top? This is the top, okay. So I'm going to put this here. Let's put it up just a little. Oh, should it be here actually? Let's do it in the middle so that, let's see, give that enough room. Kind of like right there. And then I'll put, I did pick a card so I can write that there. And then do I want this here? No, let's not. Let's see what other stickers I have. And the stickers themselves and this washi are very thin. They're, so I'm just trying to be careful. So card I picked was the High Priestess. Get all those little edges down. Let's see. And if you're new, I pick cards that just kind of provide kind of a quote and a theme for the week, much like if someone was using Bible verses or like a quote that they found on the internet. It just kind of helps me reframe the week. And I find a lot of them pretty timely. Let's see if I can write. There we go. And I'm going to, here we go. Trust in your divine feminine wisdom. Your intuition knows the truth. I'm going to write that and I'll be right back. Okay, so that is done. And if you're interested in the card, and I do have this deck linked below, it's the Future Ancestor Tarot. Okay, so although I'm looking at this blue, I think I want to try, this is like almost a gray blue, and I think I want to put this underneath to kind of tie in a little bit more. I thought maybe that would be, that I want light, but it just doesn't feel grounded enough. This feels better. Okay. Much better. Okay. Yes. And then let's put some of these. So there's some repeats on here, which is good. I think, do they all repeat once? I'm seeing blenders, I'm seeing pots, ink. Yeah. Some of them. There's 2 radios. They are flopped, which is nice. So, what do I feel like? Like that's that's a really good question. Let's put, I just really like these little blue pots. Put one like kind of here. And then, is that a cup, I think? We have been using our blender lately, so why not put a blender on here? It's kind of random, but why not? There's bread on here. Actually, I might save some of the food items for... Oh, and we've been using our scale for mailing things. Why not? Why not use that? And it ties in the color a little bit more. Use the food things for another one coming up. Okay, so let's make... So now the question is, do I want to make this again? I do need my... See, I don't think I needed both. That was the thing. So, yeah, so this is coming off of there. I think I want to... I really have quite the conundrum here. I did those things, this thing, this thing. See, I'm updating these in 2 different spots now, and I don't need to. Maybe, okay. Oh, and then we're having leftovers tonight. You know, I'm just thinking here. I think this is when I need to transition to my A5 and decorate it, because I don't think I want to recreate this again here. The question then is, what do I put on these middle pages? I don't know, but let's make the reflections area. How about that? I did, let's see, my last reflections were this on top, so we'll go over on this side. Oh, now it looks like, see, that's interesting. I pulled it, as you saw, like I pulled it from this side, but now this little ink is upside down. So we are going to do it this way. Just going to go with whatever way this washi tape wants to go. And try to get it kind of even across the top here. And there is a lot more like random things. I thought maybe it would just be like notebooks or desk things in here, but you got well, you got glasses, you got books. Yeah, because I think they just, maybe this is the right way then, and they just had that. Yeah, I guess you could go either way. But they have, you know, they have food here, little clips. It is a little bit more desk-like, but it's cute. It's cute. So, oh, we're not going to use stickers on this one. This is just my reflections. So yeah, let's put this here. And then we'll write reflections, and then write winds, I like to put more space for my wins. Worked. Didn't work. I just right didn't. And then insights. And then shifts. And then feelings. Okay, that's as simple as it needs to be, right? I don't think I want to put so much into it. I do, excuse me, very much like that I did a vertical here. I was not using it. That's the main thing. I just was not using it. Okay, so we're gonna go to my A5 then, because this definitely has the feels of the vertical. Like it's just how the numbers are. It's just, I just love it better. And I don't mind just having this open in front of me and just referring to it as I'm going through my other one. So we will have this go across the whole bottom here. Do I want to put it up? No. No? Yeah, I liked having just so much room here. I'm not putting my lists here. I have just some highlights of the week that I want to get done. And I like that usage better. I know that's not practical to like for showing other people, because I'm like, well, I have a whole other planner and I'm putting things into. It's a little too high. But my channel isn't about like showing everything. It is. I mean, I can show like examples of what I'm doing. See how even I can get this across the whole page here. And, you know, I think we all get ideas from one another. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of this, is getting ideas. And let's see if it's tearing here. And trying new things. Like if you see someone doing something and you're like, you know what, that works better with my brain, then you can use that. Let's see. Sometimes these little edges get to me. Depends how easy it is to kind of, is that cutting? Is that cutting at all? Now it is. There we go. If I'm able to, I try to. But if not, let's see. Smooth that out a little bit. Okay, so do I want the darker color for my numbers? Let's look at this darker color again. That is really dark. Yeah. I think I have to go with the lighter, because I want to be able to see my numbers, and I just want to do the numbers and not the day of the week here. I know it's like a little jarring with this bright blue there with this here, but let's see. What can I put here? I was thinking about putting these little writing things here. So we're going to be celebrating here. Let's just put this up here. So like here's the ink and the pen, and a little squiggle is super cute. And the squiggle is actually kind of the same color as these down here. Make sure all those little bits kind of doing coming out of the pen there like that. Excuse me. And then maybe some little scissors over here. That would be cute. Probably right there. And then use this to highlight the week. And I remember last year I had the undated and I never got the week here. And I know a lot of people are like, I just cover it up. I don't need that. I kind of need it. Like, it really helps me see where in the month. Like, where am I? What's going on? What else? Is that kind of enough? It might be. So let's put the weekly schedule on here. Now I think I actually need to go early. So I'm going to put driving on this one. And then here is therapy. And then my therapy. And then my tattoo is going to take at least that much time. Yeah, probably I'm going to estimate 2 hours. This one over here took me 3.5. So at least 2. Okay, so then I can use the darker blue to kind of highlight these. Let's see. The last time, I don't think these are going to move. I guess I can use some some like whiteout if these move. It does help to see them in color. But things change so much, you know? So we have that, and then here I like to check. Oh, and then we have, we have kind of a busy week this next week. And then around 8, here and here. Yeah, I like this darker color. It really is layering. I mean, it's supposed to. These are Tombows. These are art markers. It's not supposed to just fill in. They are definitely layers so that they kind of get darker there. So we're going to check our Smith Brothers order here. And then this will be recycle. It's recycling, but you know, whatever. And this is our Ridwell. And I need to put out the styro and the devices. There. Okay, now I got to fit in my son's school schedule. So that is here to here. And my husband's gonna pick him up here. And then here. You know, I thought the 8 o'clock would be pretty hard. Oh, this may cause a little bit of a problem there. 8 o'clock, family is not 8 o'clock people. But it hasn't been so bad this year. It allows for like a whole hour of getting things done in the morning. I know, that's what people say. And oh my gosh, I tried it and it worked. it's, excuse me, I'm burping a lot. Sorry. It could be partly because of my meds. They are affecting my digestive system. So I just don't remember that from last time. Here to here. Although sometimes his game thing is canceled, so it may not. But I will need to drive at least an hour here. So we'll see how that works. What else this week? See, I love being able to see this vertical, and I think having the two verticals was too much. So we're just going to use this one as the vertical this week. And then I'll think about like what are the main things here that, so it's, and then I'll put my mom here. We'll just do that. And then not lunch, dinners. I'll put here. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, we might get another chance to eat out here. That would be fun. And I bet we'll do spaghetti. That's what I think might happen. That would be fun. So the side area here, I do like to put things that I'm just like celebrating getting done or just our big things. So to me, it's the new GI, the extra Ridwell stuff getting out of our home, the tattoo. I'm just hoping she doesn't cancel. She's not moving for a little while, so like she's probably moving within the next 60 days. So I'm trying to, out of state, right? Like it's not going to be easy. I'm sure she's going to come back and visit, but yeah, I want to have kind of a matching look on my arms. And then I do want to do some things around my ankles that I know like another artist could do, because those could kind of all match down there. As I said, like I've said these things. Anything else? I think I'll put like stuff that maybe like comes up. Oh, I need to call our insurance, and then also call for a nutrition appointment. I was going to try to do that this week, but no. So, and I think there's something about just keeping this really clear and making a mess in my other ones that's working. So there are two. And now let's do this one. So, I really liked the colors of this last week. It was really nice. And I think my cycle started. So I thought it started maybe yesterday. I started feeling like when you get like the estrogen surge, it's kind of like you get cold. But also, yeah, I was just checking for breast tenderness. And I was trying to think, there was something else that kind of seemed to click, because I don't have a uterus, if you're new here. So yeah, I think it's number 1 today. And so we can now write these numbers out to here. So 4. Which matches the days of the week. I mean, the dates of everything. I just realized that. I'm like, wait, the 5th lines up, and that Saturday that I was watching for the 9th, that lines up. So, okay, and then we write 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and low, medium, high. If you need more explanation, I have a whole video about this planner itself. Let's see, my lighter one or my darker one? I think I want the darker one for the headers. Well, let's try that down here. I have shifted just like a few things. Yeah, that's pretty dark. So like some of these areas I'm like doing things a little different. Slightly. Like if you look, it's not that different. But just mainly I think over in these boxes here where it's just slightly moving around where I'm putting some of the complex info here. Okay, I guess that's going out to the edge here. Let's just go all the way then on these. Why not? Okay. Yeah, I think let's try the light blue up here. What's it gonna do? Kind of reminds me of the sky. Kind of layering it thicker here. Yeah, let's do that. Because yeah, I can definitely see better there. And then squiggle on these. I don't mind the whole part being highlighted on these. I am super curious though about my calendar in the kitchen. Something seems wrong. Now it would make sense maybe if it was April. So maybe there's that. Do I want to go down to the bottom? Yeah, I can. Let's see. How would that work? Actually, since these other ones are to the crack here, let's just continue on with that theme. To the edge of the page. Well, let's get my scissors. We are using what we have. There. Cool. So let's write the other things in here. So we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snack all the way down. Oh, I want to get all of my appointments in here because we have more health things going on this week. And that would be the darker one here. I think I'll use dots. I was going to use squares. I could use squares. So Tuesday, earlier in the day, and then here, and then Thursday, like that, are the health appointments. 11 a.m. (4 p.m.) Oh, I need to call after this one. And then I think it's just at noon. Oh, let me see. I was just looking at that for that start time. Busy gal. BusyCal is the app that I use. On the 5th, please. Because there's check-in times. So 12:15 check-in. Okay. I might double check that. And then, no, I won't put my tattoo in there. Is that health? I mean, it's affecting your body, right? So maybe. Okay, let's put some of these to add a little bit more to like this top area. I like this little lamp. Let's do that. Or no, let's do a kettle. Because maybe like just having like the kettle, and then there's this little coffee cup. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. Anything else with that? There are some scribbles. I could put this tea right here, and that'll be for, I wish I had, well, no, it looks pretty good right there. That'll be for my water right there. That's cute. Anything else? I have glasses for whenever I need to get my eyes checked again. Apple is for food. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Put it right here. Yeah, I don't want to use too many food things. I definitely want to like save the eggs ones because I have a breakfast washi I've used before, but I want to save that a little bit. So that's like food. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything over here that would kind of coordinate. So we have water, sleep. Is there a clock? No, there's just a radio. Oh, there's clocks. Okay. So let's use, that one almost looks like a wristwatch. But it's going to be like right next to it. That's okay. That's cute. And then that's a banana. So I have like bedtime, steps. I don't have any like shoes, do I? No. What else do I have? So bedtime and sleep. That'll be the time, and that'll be sleep. And I don't have anything for like pills, which is fine. I mean, I could put the banana for like supplements, but it'd be a little odd. So I think that's it. Like just having the apple there. That's fine. So then I can write my pills here. And my new pill. And then my Flonase at night. I think, yeah, I'll put it up here. And that. And I don't think I'll even write things there. And I'll put sleep over here. And my digestive. Then I'll put the days of the week here. And then I just kind of put a line in here. I don't like how that turned out. Okay, that didn't quite turn out. I was trying to kind of like freeform it. Let's... Actually, what I can do is put a really light highlight in here. Let's do that. And then that'll keep me a little bit more like, do not write in here. I think if it was dark, it would make it feel too blocky. And this kind of keeps it a little lighter. Okay, so my biggest things. New GI, and I want to watch my bedtimes this week. I was doing very well this week. Last night, no, we really wanted to stay up and watch something, so I did, but like, I know it's not that much, like 11:30 to like 12 is, but I'm like in bed, like actually falling asleep then. So like I'm getting in bed at like 11 and then just, and sometimes as early as 10:30, like that's kind of 10:30 to 11 is what I'm aiming for. And I've never really focused on that before. Usually it's always like midnight and that's just not enough. Oh, I do want to highlight this here. Week 10, huh? Week 10. And then watching my new med, and then therapy, since I'm going every other week. So those are what I'm concentrating on. Kind of keep these flat if I can. Cool. Okay. I think I got through everything. And it's just an hour. Okay. I know. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, to remind you, this is my A5. Nice and simple vertical. Really helps. These are going to be like my to-do lists. I don't think I'm even going to bother with the ones in between, but I do have my reflections at the end of the week. This is where I organize a lot of my life. I realized I just did not put the other appointments over here. Let's do that really quick. So, Tuesday. I was wondering, like, for my, let's rewrite this one. For my health, I was like, why am I writing this just the first time? What have I written in the other ones? And then I realized just now, any other things? Not right now. Oh, I hear a bird. It's very faint though. And then, excuse me. Yeah, I barely sipped my coffee here. It's nice and cold. So I'll be warming that up in a moment. And then 4 p.m. That's much better. Oh, and then I do put, because this is my primary calendar, I put these 3 little dots here. And what did I do last time? What did I do that worked? I did it onto that side. Let's see. So this will be like that for me to check those things. So those correspond to the Ridwell and the recycling and everything there. So that feels a whole lot better. I still might write this somewhere in here. Nope, doesn't need it. Doesn't need it. Okay, they feel like each one has a purpose. I'll have those 2 open. Kind of, that's what I do. I just have them both open sitting next to me. and it's a little, it may be too much for you. I think that's why I was drawn to the Laurel Denise one, is because I saw the month and then I saw, you know, I could go through the weeks. Now I'm not looking at the month in any of these, but yeah, that's my planning, everyone. That's about it. I thought I would need things, and I'm like, no, try it without, see what happens. And yeah, I hope you all have a great start to your March. There's a lot of energy this month. There was a lot of energy last month, as I said. It's a lot. Take deep breaths. Please like this on the way out if you enjoyed it. And if you want to hear about all my videos, consider subscribing, because that really helps too. And I'm trying to think what's coming up. I do have some cool things coming up this month. I try to do like one extra video a week, so not just plan with me's, but it's a little hard. I have been doing some more, like, but they're kind of very special interest. And I do want to do like 2 or 3 this month, extra ones. So that's my goal. And they kind of come out midweek. And if you really want to like hear when they come out, get the notifications. That's it. Take care, everyone. Have a great time. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. All the things. Bye.